So it all started out in a cloudy room. The story that I'm about to tell you is completely made up off of my mind. As Leon walked through the house, three people approached him. They were a silhouette, and they could be seen through, and their eyes shone red, green, and all sorts of colors as if they had a globe inside of their head to look at you with. They were silhouettes of people, and they started to walk towards him very aggressively. They immediately picked him up, which the ceilings were about 15 foot tall, and began thrusting him into the ceiling, which was beginning to make the sheetrock fall from the ceiling. As they lowered him gently to the ground and abruptly dropped him, they snickered. Just the craziest sounds that were ever emitted from anything you could ever imagine. The sounds were actually a recording inside of the home during the late 90s in a home in Tallahassee, New Jersey. Tallahassee was the street name, also known as Tallahassee Road and Old Tallahassee Road, which was demolished. And the creatures of the silhouettes were the ones that were invading the house. But this time the invasion was real because there was a species that erupted. It grew every single year for 30 years and would arise again in this town. And the last time that this had happened, this man did not make it. Well, the man that they had thrown up onto the ceiling abruptly, like I told you, was also deceased at that place. So the mysterious creatures had of some sort silhouette of human. We do not exactly know what it was, but as far as we know, this is a species that grows at a very slow pace, but can do all sorts of things with energy. And just the sense of them being there in the room with you, you are totally captivated to anything that they think of when they are all three there together. We have devised a plan. We're working with FBI agents. We're working with deep stuff with some deep people, and nobody will let this stuff leak out. But people, these things are real, and they have arose in this town. And I think they're in this room with